Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and welcome to a video about a kind of a, I want to say preview. So a couple days ago I did the video where I just talked about all four mechs and all that stuff and got to the Mark II here wrong. I thought it was another heavy, but it's actually an assault mech. Got a little excited. But yeah, so I wanted to go over each mech separately in its own video to kind of give the mech the attention it so deserves. And I thought I'd start with the smallest. So this is the Cougar. For those of you who don't know, Cougar is a 35-ton clan light mech. We'll get into some of the info on it and all that stuff in a second, but two games that it was prominently played in were Mech Commander and Mech Commander 2. I don't remember any of the actual MechWarrior games, though I think it may have snuck into one or two of them, and I just never saw them. I looked up here on Sarna, for example, to get some information on it. And okay, yeah, so it was in MechWarrior 4. Okay. I wasn't too sure if it was in 4 or if it was in 3. Yeah, so very amazing mech. There's my smoker. For those of you who know, I have a smoker. Go figure. Yeah, so I wanted to go over all this stuff. I looked at all the information on the left here, looked at all the information on the right, saw some information like this here, telling me how fast it goes. But then I also looked at, scroll down here, this information versus this information. So first thing I already noticed was the difference at the speed. It goes 86 kph theoretically on the tabletop, while it goes 81 in the game. It's got an XL 175. Well, here it's got an XL 175. It's got a different level. It's got an extra light engine, so makes sense. Other than that, well, let's get into it. Let's talk about this thing. So first off, it is an Omni-Mech. So it's a clan 35-ton light Omni-Mech. Basically, as I tell people, don't look vertically on this thing. Look horizontal for most clan mechs. This just tells you what's going to be on them when you get them. But this tells you generally across the board here what you're going to get. So out of the 6 variants, you're going to get 1 head with AMS, 1 with ECM, and then 2 with energy. With the left arms, you're going to get 2 with energy, 2 with missile, and 2 with ballistic. Your left torso, this is where it kind of gets up a little bit. There's the jump jets here. You got a ballistic here, 1 missile here with AMS, another missile here, and another energy. Pretty much the other torsos are the exact same, and then the arms are on the other side, generally the same except for this one here. The C has the 4 energy over here, and this other one here, the H, has the 3 energy. Overall, I have to admit, when looking at the information, I came to a couple of realizations, and I thought I may have been, we'll say, critical to it, because it was one of those mechs that I remember playing as a, in Mech Commander and in MechWarrior 4. Even though I don't remember playing it, I may have just not played it, but I probably had one. But a couple things I noticed. Number 1, this thing is slow. It is amazingly so. It goes 81 kph. Being an Omni-Mech, you can't change out the engine. You can give it speed tweak through the new skill system or through the current system, but that'll only put it up to about just over 8. Basically, put it to 87. It'll give it 6 kph faster. That's still going to be slow as hell. What you need in this case for a mech that's that slow, especially clan mech, is maneuverability. The jump jets and ECM. The ECM, it doesn't give you maneuverability, but it gives you the ability to kind of hide. You're slow, you're a sitting duck for mediums and assaults. Or sorry, mediums and heavies. They're going to come at you like freaking spider monkeys. As they see you as, the new hotness, they're going to want to eat you. The only one that I know that I'm looking at that even appeals at this point to me is the H, because it has ECM and it's got those 4 jump jets. One of the good things is if you don't want to take the jump jets, you can swap it with the Omnipod for another missile, energy, or even another ballistic. catch 22 here. For those of you who never have pre-ordered a clan mech before, or you've even gotten a clan mech as a reward for the customer service rewards, whatever, you only have the omnipods for that mech specifically until the mech is available for C-bills. So if you pre-order this mech, you're only going to get one copy of each hardpoint, or each omnipod. You don't get as many as you want. You can't go and buy replacement pods like you can for like a Timberwolf, a Direwolf, you know, most of the summoners, things like that. If a mech is not out for C-bills yet, you cannot get the omnipods for it. It's one of the biggest drawbacks in my eyes for a lot of the mechs out there, especially clan omnis when they first come out. You can't maximize their potential until they're completely available for C-bills for free, which in my eyes is completely fair. But I just don't like it. Yeah. Will that stop me from buying the Cougar? No. The Cougar itself, it's cheaper than everybody else. It's the light, right? It's $15 for the standard, $30 for the collectors, and then $50 for the ultimate. The standard is basically just 3 variants of the mech. That's it. You get your early adopter rewards if you want. Then you have your hero for $10 and your additional 2 mechs for $10. For the collector's pack, you get that extra special variant with that little camo pattern there. I don't like the camo pattern though. It looks too kind of meh. Well, all the other ones look really good. And then of course the ultimate pack is basically the whole thing. Everything all thrown in. It's the collector's pack, it's the reinforcements, and it's the hero. And it's $50. Is it worth it? Some people say yes, some people say no, some people say it's only worth it if you do certain things. I'm going to tell you this now. It's slow. I mean, yeah, it's got, you know, ATMs. It'll be able to hold its own and scare the crap out of people. Be with the ballistics and all that stuff. If you're just getting the initial pack, the initial 3 mechs, the Prime, the C, and the D, so the Charlie, the Delta, and the Prime, to be 100% honest with you, I want to say it's an Omni-Mech. It's a clan Omni-Mech. You can do range with it. You'll be able to poke with it a little bit. I want to say yes, but I'm mostly going towards the direction of no. And I don't want to say that, but I kind of have to. I feel as though the only mech that really truly has the full potential of the Cougar, that gives it the speed, the maneuverability it needs, or actually I'm just going to say the maneuverability because they all have the same speed. But whatever, the thing that gives it the most maneuverability, the most survivability, being the fact that it's really slow, is the H. And it's behind that extra $10. That kind of puts a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth for this specific mech. It's a good mech. I mean, once it becomes available for C-bills, right? You can throw this ECM head into any mech, and all you're losing, worst case scenario, is 1 energy slot. No big deal to me. Me, dual PPCs, no problem. 1 there, 1 there. Do I lose my jump jets? Yeah. Okay, so maybe just 1 PPC, and then throw, you know, the 3 energy on the other arm and do like 3 small balls or something. I don't know. The H, though, I think is going to be the bane of everyone's existence. It's going to be slow, but it's going to be able to jump and probably Pop-Tart. And the fact that I'll have ECM, that's definitely going to cause some problems for people. Overall, good mech. Do I see the Prime, the C, the D, the E, and even the Bloodadder as good mechs? I do. I see them as okay mechs. They're okay. They're not. None of them really stand out right now, because you're going to get them as is, right? You only get 1 copy of every pod until it's available for C-bills. Once it's available for C-bills, then the Cougar across the board will be good because everyone's going to take jump jets, ECM. Then the left arm and the right arm are going to be basically whatever you want. Missile, ballistic, or energy. You can do whatever you want at that point with it. Then it'll actually be able to get its full potential. Out of the box, until it becomes free, I can't justify even the $20. or even the extra 10 to buy these to make just the one viable, just to play the one mech. So it's kind of behind a paywall, some people would say, I would say, because you have to pay the 20 for this and then the extra 10 to get the one mech that actually is viable until they unlock the Omnipods. So good mech, yes, in the long term. Short term, prior to being released for C-bills, you're probably going to see the H, and you're probably not going to see many of them until then. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video when we talk about the Uzel? I always screwed the name up on this guy. Some people can say Uzel. Some people say Uzzle. Some people say the really weird looking mech that looks like one of the things from Star Wars that rolls and fires all the missiles. It's got the circle, the missile, it rolls and fires missiles. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.